Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my page. It is the Susie K, and here I'm showing you guys my minimal makeup look. If you're interested, make sure you stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is the Susie K. Welcome back, welcome back. If you are new here, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe and join the gang. And you also need to turn on the notifications, okay? Make sure you turn on the notifications. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be a minimum makeup video. Just kind of like an everyday soft look. While I'm showing you guys my soft minimal makeup routine, I will also be sharing 25 things. Yes, your girl turned 25 things that I have learned. I just want to get right into it because I don't want to waste y'all time. I want to get into this makeup. And y'all, the time right now it's literally 11:32. I'm doing this in the middle of the night. Like, it's 11:32 right now, you guys. I really just was in the mood to just do my hair and my makeup and just talk to you guys and just have a little chat. Like, it's just one of them days. Like, honestly, one of them days, one of them nights. So first things first, I do like to prime my face. As I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to just list off the 25 things because I'm just gonna list off the 25 things so that we can just dive right into it and everything. Because I think I got some really good stuff to share. I think I have some pretty insightful things that I've learned, and I definitely wanted to share it with you guys because I do have some young subscribers that watch my videos, and lots of them do ask me for advice. You know, one thing that I have been enjoying about YouTube is that the young girlies be hitting me up on Instagram and be asking me for advice and stuff. And honestly, that's probably one of like the greatest blessings from starting a YouTube channel. Y'all just saw me grew my eyebrows. Let's hop straight into this. So number one of the things that I have learned is you need to be grateful of where you are right now so that you may enjoy the blessing that is yet to come. And I had to learn that the hard way. Of course, that's how we learn a lot of things in this life, unfortunately. You know, I found myself complaining a lot about certain things, and I never really like understood why, like, you know, it just wasn't going my way, and you know, just a bunch of like useless worry type of thoughts, you know? And I didn't realize that at that moment, I was really ungrateful with where I was standing in life. Having a clear mind and being grateful for where you are so that you may digest whatever it is that you need to learn. Like, it's literally just as simple as that. Okay, number two, it is okay to cry. And I say this being the sensitive girly that I am extremely sensitive. Like, I'm not gonna cap to y'all, because I really do feel like in this day and age, like everybody wants to pretend to be hard. And the fact that everyone's pretending to be hard, like the ones who do it the loudest are truly the softest. Like, I'm never the type that's gonna pretend and act like, oh, I'm too big, I'm too hard, I don't feel, I don't care. Like, no, I be caring, I be feeling, because I'm human. And you do too. Go ahead, let it loose. If you have to cry, cry. So that's why I remind myself, like, it's okay to cry. Go ahead, baby. Let them tears fall. And the next day, we're gonna keep it pushing. Don't talk about the concealer on my upper lid. Thank you. Number three, time will surely tell. And y'all, I know it sounds so cliche, like, okay, time will surely tell. Like, okay, we all know that. But seriously, time will surely tell, okay? That's all I could really say. It's so simple as that. Like, and it's like I said, it sounds really cliche, but y'all, time will surely tell. Number four of the things that I have learned is God is waiting for your yes. Listen, where's the cup to this thing? I'm over here looking around like a lost chicken. It is very good to be attentive when God is calling you to something. Like, it's literally so simple sometimes that he's just waiting for your yes. Like, he's just waiting for you to be like, okay, I'm tired of trying to do things on my own. I'm tired of trying to control everything, knowing that I can't. So I'm going to start letting you take control. Like, yes, Lord, go ahead and take control. Go ahead and take over this situation, whether it be work, school, you know, you're chasing your dreams, whatever the case. Like, I'm telling y'all, God is literally waiting for your yes. Like, yes, Lord, I'm ready to do what it is that you call me to do. I'm ready to do what my purpose is. Like, yes, let's get into it. Number five is don't over explain yourself. They freaking get what you're trying to say. Like, I literally have a bad problem with over-explaining. Like, I always want to over-explain because I'm like, they don't get it. Like, oh, I sound crazy, or maybe I sound dumb. Like, let me just go deeper and explain a little more thoroughly so they don't think I'm dumb or crazy or some shit. Sometimes I would think that way because I'm not really confident in what I'm saying. Like, I'm just worried like, oh, maybe I'm saying something wrong, or maybe I might offend somebody or whatever the case. But then after I'd be like, oh, like they totally got it. Like, and that was it. Number 6, this one was actually very hard for me to learn, but I'm glad that I got it. Well, semi got it now, but we get in there. Stop booing yourself off stage. This is a word for me and you. You know it. You know it. Stop booing yourself off stage. I think a lot of the times, we don't even realize that we're doing it to ourselves. But we would literally be like, like, I don't think that's good enough, or like, oh, why did I do this, or why did I do that? You need to be your biggest cheerleader, always. Who's gonna celebrate you better than yourself? I'll wait. Who? Nobody. Nobody is gonna celebrate you better than you. So, ooh, I don't mean to flick y'all off. But yeah, like, you need to make sure, really, like, actually make sure that you are not booing yourself off stage. You are excellent. Matter of fact, start giving yourself a standing ovation. Give yourself a round of applause. Do not boo yourself. Number 7 is your brain responds to patterns. Now, I had to learn this when it comes to YouTube and stuff like that. If your brain pattern is you procrastinating all the time, that's what your brain is gonna be familiar with all the freaking time. It's just going to remember, oh, we procrastinate. Like, your brain responds to pattern, and make sure the pattern is a good one. Be consistent, make sure that you're on top of things, that your brain picks up on it. It takes 21 days to build a habit, okay? So anything over that, you're solid, you're in, and stick to it. Stay true to it. Number 8 is actually one of my favorites because, listen, it honestly did change my life. God does not respond to complaining. Y'all, I know we cry I know we do those prayers often where we're just crying, complaining. Oh, why is my life like this? Oh, why is this going on? Oh, God, this. God does not respond to that type of complaining. He doesn't. I had to learn to change the direction of my prayer and how I'm praying. Constantly when I would pray would be just complaining. And let me tell y'all this, the way that you are going to get clarity from God other than complaining is to say, Lord, what is it that you are trying to show me? What is it that I need to do in this moment, in this season of my life? I know that you are trying to get me to see you at this moment. Show me what it is. Do not complain. Complain gets you nowhere. You'll complain one day, find yourself complaining the next, and there's no solution, but just complaints. What does that do for you? Nothing. Stop complaining. I need solutions. What is it that I need to do now? Yes, I've hit rock bottom. Yes, these things look impossible, but I know with the God that I serve, anything and everything is possible. So just show me what I need to do. I'm ready to go. When you show God that you are upbeat, like, hey, I know I just been knocked down, but I'm still up because I have you. Number 9 is kind of like what I was just saying before. Stop pitying yourself. Yes, it's okay to feel bad for yourself sometimes, like, especially if it's something that obviously calls for it. You know what I'm saying? There's a point you gotta accept what happened and just handle the situation, you know, the way that it needs to be handled. All the time it has flown. All you have done is pity yourself. No. Number 10 is it's okay to be sensitive. This kind of like loops to crying because I used to like growing up, especially in an African household, like you cannot be sensitive. The way that you get cussed and dissed and made fun of and mocked and joked on, like tough skin, like the tough love in African households is just extreme, honestly. And I really had to start like telling myself like, hey, it's okay to be sensitive. Because sometimes the things that were said to me when I was young, like that shit really did hurt. I'm not even gonna cap. I feel like I feel like African parents can be a little insensitive to our you know, emotions or whatever. And quick little thing, this is kind of like a little sidetrack. I don't really like to like completely cover up my acne scars or like the scars from like pimples and stuff like that, because it just makes me feel like a real person. Like, ooh, yeah, I got a little scar right there, I had a pimple, like big bub, cool. I might dab it a little bit just so like it fades out just slightly, but like if you come close, you can definitely see it. And I kind of like the realness of that. Like, it just makes me feel real. On to the next one. This kind of like contradicts the other one, but like if you're listening, you'll get it. Number 11, not every emotion that you feel is true. Sometimes we can be loud and wrong about our emotions. Let's just say it like that. We could overreact to things that are just meant to be like, okay, I can figure this out. My God. Excuse me, I am so sorry. But anyway, I mean it in a way like, okay, you might really think you love somebody, but then you meet another person and then you really love them. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I thought I loved this person, but wow, I actually really love this person. Like, this is what true love is. You know what I mean? Those kind of things. Like, sometimes the emotion is just not true. You think it is, but over time, you'll realize and be like, ah, it wasn't that, it was this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly. Number 12, test the spirit by its fruit. That one is a very church one though. I know my church girlies. I know my church girlies are like, test the spirit by its fruit. I'm telling you guys this right now. This will save you a lot of time. A lot of time. You won't be dealing with certain BS that other people are dealing with on a regular. Some people really just wear their spirit on their sleeves, if that makes sense. Number 13, I'm probably gonna lose count a little bit because I didn't like order them with numbers. I just kind of like wrote them down, so bear with me. If I lose track, y'all, just know it's 25 by the end of this video, okay? Number 13, change is good, okay? Change is good. Of course, I would be saying that being somebody that had moved to a totally new state and everything. During these like mid-20s, you know, you start to experience a lot of different things that are kind of like, okay, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. And that's okay, because that means that your environment is changing, and that is totally fine. Change is just meant to help you grow internally, mentally. Like, change is good, point blank period. Number 14, sometimes delay is protection. Not all the things that you have missed or the things that you are waiting for, you know, not all of it is like, oh, you're just waiting in vain, or, you know, maybe God just wants to be evil towards you and just hurt you or something. Like, no, I'm telling you guys, sometimes that delay is truly protection. Number 15, being sensitive doesn't make you weak. It's pretty much kind of like the other one that I've said prior, but just to add to that one, being sensitive does not make you weak at all. I think sensitive people are the natural empaths. I feel very deeply, and I used to think it was a weakness, but it's honestly, truthfully, it is my strength, because it helps me relate to others. It helps me feel connected to people, and I think that's beautiful. Number 16, look your best, feel your best. You already know I am a big advocate. I am a very big advocate of just looking and feeling your best. Like, look at me. I'm literally doing my makeup at 11 o'clock at night. It's probably midnight by now, but like, come on now. Now this is one, this is one that I had to learn the hard freaking way. Hey, people pleasing gets you nowhere. Let me emphasize that. Let me say that one more time. People pleasing gets you nowhere. Do what is right for you. If you have to tell somebody no, tell them no. If it makes them vex, if it makes them mad, cry. I'm sorry, I said no. That was one of my biggest issues, because I hated being mean. I didn't want to be mean. I didn't want to hurt people's feelings, so I would just like suck it up and be like, okay, like it's whatever. No, it cost me a lot. Don't do it. Do not be a people pleaser, because once you build up them boundaries and you start telling people no, they're not going to be used to it, and you're going to be the bad guy. Because it's like, what you mean why is she telling me no? Like, she never tell me no. Don't be a people pleaser. Don't do it. Trust me. Number 17 is speak life over yourself. You need to speak life over yourself. Stop telling yourself, oh, I'm so stupid, or I'm never gonna get it, blah, 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 blah. You're for sure you will not get it because you're not speaking life into yourself. You're not telling yourself like, we're gonna make it. Yes, I just had one bad day. Yes, it's taking more time than I expected, but that's fine because that means, you know, you're developing and growing through this process, and that's good, you know? That's a very, very good thing. Number 18. Don't be afraid to fail. I'm about to go get a comb and I'm gonna be right back because I need to, you know, comb out these curls, and I'm gonna do it on camera with you guys. Number 19, God will always make a way. Woo. Y'all, when I tell you 2020, I really, really had to learn how to put my faith in God. I'm not even kidding. And honestly, he truthfully always makes a way. God never forsakes his children. I'm telling you guys this. Don't sleep on God. Do not sleep on God. He will truly make a way for you, and you're just gonna be sitting there wondering why you were even complaining. Like, God is always making a way. Like, that's just what it is. Like, God is always making a way, period. Number 20, don't complain about the work that you did not do. You hear me? Do not complain about the work that you didn't do. And that is me speaking to my old starting in the gym self. Because I used to complain like, babe, why my body look like this? I'm not saying that. My stomach look like that. And I'm just like, girl, you have not even been consistent on your workouts. You have not been eating right. And you want to complain about why your body looking like this and why this looks like that. Like, it obviously looks like that because you have not been putting in the work. Like, let the truth be told. Come on. Number 21. This is actually number 22. So somewhere along the lines, I kind of messed this order up, but it's okay because y'all following me. But number 22 is some people are friends and some people are just acquaintances. You're gonna have to learn the difference. You do not want to overstep your place in other people's lives. Learn where you stand with folks. That's probably another one too. That's another one. Learn where you stand with folks. But yes, some people are friends and some people are acquaintances. And that's fine. Like, that's really not a big deal. Number 23, don't stop chasing your dreams. Like, y'all see me doing my thing, doing my YouTube videos. I'm not gonna give up on my YouTube dream. So whatever it is that you are praying for, whatever it is that you are hoping for, it's going to come true. As long as you stay true to yourself, put God first, knowing that God is gonna make it happen for you. Do not stop chasing your dreams. Like, never stop, okay? We're reaching higher heights every year, every day, every month, every minute, every second. Like, keep going. Don't give up. Number 24, don't be afraid to love. L-O-V-E. Don't be afraid to love, you guys. Love rules the world. God is literally love. I'm gonna use this as my mic since I'm already done glamming myself. Oh, I already done glamming myself, and I didn't even say like, oh, the beat is done. This is my everyday look, y'all. Look at this. Isn't this so cute and refreshing? Like, I could still like semi-touch my face. There's not like too much makeup or like foundation. You know, like, it's so light, super free. I had to learn how to do minimum makeup living in Houston because it'd be hot as fuck, I'm not even gonna lie. And I just put a little bit of foundation, a little bit of powders on my forehead because obviously all of this be sweating. So living in Houston, you're gonna have to learn how to do a cute light beat, like light. Also too, I survived one of the hottest summers in Houston since the fucking, I don't know, 1990s or 80s. It was like a record of how hot it was last summer. And I survived, y'all. I'm officially a Houston hottie. I'm officially a Houston hottie, baby. And last but not least, let me see, what's the last one? Number 25. You are stronger and wiser than you think. Give yourself credit. You went through a lot, mama. Yeah, you did. You went through a lot, okay? And I'm so proud of you. You are stronger and wiser now that you went through that trial. Remember in the Bible when there was those niggas in the furnace and they was burning up in that furnace, but there was an angel amongst them and they came out the furnace untouched? Untouched! Like, do you know how cold that is? That's you. You were also in the furnace. You went through some things. You got beaten up a little bit, and that's all right. Well, it's not all right. I'm sorry you went through that, but you learned something. You learned so much. You are stronger. You are wiser. You know how to navigate this life more better. You now have tools that you can pass down to young ladies, young men, whoever it could possibly be. One thing that was like so mind-blowing about that Bible verse is the fact that they said that these men were in the furnace, right? And the angel was amongst them, and they came out untouched, unburned, not a single scar on their body. But you notice that they didn't mention that it was painless. So I had this, I'm not sure if it was painless or not. I wasn't there, obviously, but I just have this, to me, it makes this kind of connection that you may be going through something and you're feeling all of it. You're in that furnace and you're burning up. It hurts, right? But when you get out, you're untouched. Not a scar on your body. That's how God protects you and holds you through a situation. You will go through this furnace and you will go through hard times, but he will never ever let it break you. He will never allow it to just completely just kill you off, where it's just so heavy. Oh, I just can't take it, I'm gonna die. Like, there is always a moment where you conquer and you overcome these things. So yeah, you may be in the furnace and it hurts and it's burning you up, but that angel of the Lord that is right next to you is going to make sure that you come out notorious, untouched, a conqueror, and wiser, and stronger, and just completely renewed as a whole. And that concludes the rest of this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this little minimum makeup look, and then the hair and everything. The hair was just a bonus. I just wanted to look cute. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. And honestly, guys, I think I'm a side part girly. I'm so serious. Like, I really think I'm a side part girly because I just like the side parts. I love a good middle part. Don't get me wrong. I love a good middle part bust down, because that's definitely coming real soon. But anyways, this is my no makeup look, my minimum makeup. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know if you would also like a tutorial on this hair. This is a 5x5 closure wig. And it's giving frontal. Oh! My hair skills has gotten better, okay? Practice makes perfect, you guys. Continue practicing. Like, I always told myself, like, okay, we ain't no hair guru or anything, but we can do our ones and twos. Like, this is what I call my ones and twos. I am so glad that you guys clicked this video and learned 25 things. If you already knew it, then baby girl, you are on the right track, okay? But if you had learned anything or any of the stuff that I had shared in this video, make sure you comment below so we can chat about it a little bit, okay? I definitely want to chat with you guys more, because y'all be watching my videos, y'all do, but y'all don't be commenting. Like, let's talk. Like, sometimes I be asking y'all questions like, oh, what kind of stuff would you guys like to see on my page? Crickets. Come on now. Y'all can't be doing that to me. I want to feel connected to y'all, okay? Another way that we can feel connected, especially if you are new here, is to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because you want to be notified when a hot mama has posted, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye.